Hey guys, welcome back to Caden Fishing. This is episode number 2. We are down here at a local river not too far away from my house, and we are going to be trying to catch some panfish today, maybe some bass, if we're lucky, maybe a muskie or a pike. I am ready to go. Yeah, so we're actually here at a nice little flowage. It has a small dam up here that comes off of a small lake, and then it makes basically a lake into a river, and I believe there's a stream that flows into the top of it as well. We're going to be fishing over here below where the water comes out, and maybe we'll try our luck right where the water is flowing off the side of the dam as well a little later. Yeah, when it comes to river fishing, like the edge of this fast water, there's that calm slack water. And that calm slack water is most times where all those, apex fish, the predator fish are going to sit. Because when the bait fish come down the fast water here, they're getting tossed around by the current. They don't know what's going on. When the predator fish see that, they can usually come out and hit them pretty quick. So you get one of these to mimic a bait fish or a minnow, make it flash to that current, and then pull it into the soft stuff. And sometimes you get lucky and a pike or a trout or something will just come out of nowhere and hit it. See if we can make something happen. You see some small minnows down the edge of the weeds over there. Can't really see way over there, but I'm betting it's pretty shallow. So last few years, me and my girlfriend have come down here quite a few times and caught a pretty decent amount of panfish. A few bass here and there, smallmouth bass, largemouth bass, stuff like that. She actually had a fairly large pike come up and swipe at one of her baits before too. It came right out of the water, but we didn't end up catching them. So wish I would have got that on camera though. That would have been really cool. It's actually working pretty good. No fish yet. That's alright. Just glad I could get out here today. Everything else is a bonus. Dang, that current is pretty strong on the other side there. I'm trying to pitch it by those lily pads. There we go. Cattails, lily pads, all that good cover over there. There we go, there's something. Got him. Oh, it came off. Really? Dang. That was something though. Probably a minnow. One of those creek chubs. Dang, man. It wasn't something very big, but I could definitely feel something hitting it there. There we go. Like I said, just reeling along that that calm edge on the edge of the current there. Sometimes you can get them to come up and just hit it. As long as your spinner stays upright. There also is some more spots further down in the woods on the other side of the river there. I haven't really tried too much, but I don't know. Got him. Oh, it's a stick. Huh, stick bass. Hell yeah. It's not what we want, but we'll take it. Thought that was a fish, damn it. I really don't want to catch that turtle because that's, I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever caught a turtle, they are really, really hard to get off of a hook. It is not a fun time getting a turtle off the hook. I say that from first-hand experience. Put that right there. There we go. I did see some minnows, so we could have some worm stealing going on, but you never know. Be a big catfish or something chilling down there. Let's try that. I did not bring my Y sticks, so I'm going to be holding my pole today. See, I do want to kind of try the other side as well, so we'll throw it over there. Perfect. That's what I want. Ooh, something hit it right away. Probably stole all that worm off. Yup, look at that. That's crazy. That was a whole night crawler. Alright. Now we know where you are, sir. Get the worm on here. This time I'm going to thread this worm all the way up my hook because that usually will prevent a fish from being able to steal your worm. Once I get the worm on here, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. It does take a little extra time to do it, but it will inevitably save you a lot of night crawlers. It's really hard because worms are pretty slimy sometimes. Can make it pretty tricky to get it all on there. But if I catch the fish that just stole my night crawler on this method, just like that. So see, you feed the night crawler all the way up through the hook like that, and that way when the fish goes to grab the worm in the middle, the hook will still catch him. So a little trick for you guys. If you find that whether you're pan fishing or bass fishing or whatever, if you find that you are losing a lot of fish and a lot of worms, try to do that because that might actually help you a lot. Also, another pro tip, get some old rags, old washcloths, whatever you guys don't use anymore. These will definitely save you and your pants a lot of washing. So, all right, yeah, we're just using a bottom rig here. I use this pretty much every river that I go fishing in. I pretty much have a little slip sinker here tied to a swivel, and I have about, this is a pretty short leader, about, I don't know, 6 inches, 8 inches, and the regular hook on here. I usually don't do too big of a hook because, I don't know, I like to be able to catch a little bit of everything, and I don't want it to get off, you know? Let's try this one more time here. There's little fish hitting it. Just felt them tap it off, tap it up. Just look at that. Did not steal any of my worm, which is exactly what I wanted, so. Scoop this guy back up. Let's put it on here. Honestly, hoping for like a little bass or a trout would be awesome. Might even keep them if I catch a trout. There's something. Somebody's line. That's not good. Whoa. I caught somebody's line. Oh, we got a little tanglage going on here. 1 second. Okay. There we go. Alright, we got that out. We did lose some of our worms. We only have a little bit of worm left here, but I'm gonna try to feed it up the line. Because maybe if it's a small fish, we might get lucky and still catch them. So let's try that. Yeah, because these guys are robbing me blind. There must be real tiny ones, honestly. They're stealing all that hooking. Yeah, no, I can't even hook those guys. They're so teeny. Look at that. Stole all the worm. Damn. Well, let's actually try the other side here. Alright, you guys, we are actually up by the dam now. Well, more of a flowage than a dam, but we're gonna see what we can do here. Hey, we got our first fish. The tiniest bass I have ever seen. That is literally the tiniest largemouth I've ever caught. Oh my god, that thing is tiny. Look at that. That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Well, back you go, little fella. Get bigger. Gain about 4 pounds and we'll catch you again. There's a rope. What the heck? Let's see if we can catch his big brother and not get snagged. That was probably what was stealing all of our worm earlier. One of those little guys. There you go. Now we're cooking. All right. Rock bass here, decent sized one. Little guy. Might have to get the bobber out, fish the bobber pole right here, because there's a big log right here holding all this water here, and all these fish are probably going to be sitting right here. Maybe we can catch something bigger. Up and nailing it. Oh, another largemouth bass. Oh, there it goes. Did someone say micro fishing? Because that's what we're doing apparently today. There's another rock bass. Really bright colored red-eyed one. I don't know if you guys can see that. Catch a couple more of those guys and then we'll head on over to the other side of the dam here. There's just a stockpile of rock bass sitting down there. Oh, that one hit it. Alright, yeah, I think we're going to go on the other side. Alright guys, we are actually on the other side of the dam now from where we just were standing. Hopefully we can catch something a little bit bigger than what we have been catching. Like I said, I think there's a lot of tiny fish going on right now. A lot of tiny fish. So, but that's all right. We're just here for it. We're here for whatever the fishing day has for us. gosh, some little ones are just hammering it. Got that one. Hey, that's a crappie. That's a significant crappie, actually. Well, not too bad. He's not big, but he ain't tiny. I don't know how I didn't catch any of these on that spinnerbait. I believe this is a black crappie. I mean, fairly decent sized one. Hand for reference. Yeah, freaking out. Hand for reference. Not a bad one. I'd say probably about, I don't know, 9-incher, 8-incher, something like that. Maybe smaller. I don't have my tape measure with me today. There he goes. I didn't know there was crappies in here. Hell yeah. Got that one. Big bluegill. All right. Lots of fish species today. A nice bluegill here. Really glad I got the players with me today. All right. So I'm getting a good hold on this guy. Nice bluegill. And he's gone. But yeah, there's that. So crappies, bluegill, rock bass. What else did I catch? A little baby largemouth, 2 of those. Pretty cool. If I was keeping some for food, I probably would have had a couple of those rock bass. One of those crappies. I'll actually make one of these catch and cook videos one of these days here. I might actually do it with smallmouth bass just because I like eating those. From the river that I live nearby. I usually can catch a few good eating smallies down there. Got him. Another bluegill. Pretty decent one. These are all almost eating size, I'd say. Bluegill. Get the hook out here. Another nice bluegill there. Really nice and teal on their chins. Really pretty. Some of these river fish are really dark. I don't know if it's the tannins in the water or what. But a lot of the smallmouth you'll see probably on my channel later on that I catch in the rivers nearby me. They're all really, really dark. Really dark brown, almost black. And they're really, really pretty. A lot of those lake smallmouths you'll catch, well, it depends, I guess, but they'll be more brown, like more of a tan color. And yeah, I don't know. I always think it's really interesting seeing the different like variety of colors of the same species of fish. It's pretty crazy. Another decent sized bluegill right here. This is more of a purple one. You guys can see that kind of. Pretty cool. All that literally on this little tiny piece of worm. This doesn't take much with these panfish, honestly. Which I kind of like, to be honest. Save myself a little bit of worms, you know. Worms are so expensive. I don't know if you ever noticed in your local gas station and stuff, or wherever you get your night crawlers from. To me, it's always just crazy to see how expensive they are. So, but if you actually, here's like a little trick I do sometimes. I'll take like the garden hose and I'll water down like a section of grass in my backyard, and then later that night, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be a bunch of night crawlers right on the surface. So sometimes I'll do that too. I think they're going after my sink right now. All right, I think what I'm going to do is go get my bobber pole here out of the car, and then go to the other side of the dam there and fish that for a while. All right, so we're back over here. We got our bobber pole all rigged up with a slip bobber. We got a slip sinker here, bead bobber, and our worm. We're going to try right behind the dam again where we before we caught the rock bass, and we're going to see if we can get something a little bigger. different. This is a creek chub minnow. They don't live very long out of water, so I'm gonna let them go, but they're really good for trout bait and catfish bait. Really good. Oh look, another kind of bluegill here. This is called a pumpkin seed. They always have this little red dot next to the blue fin there on their gill plate. Usually have big yellow bellies, and they always have like a teal coloring. Some of them, if they're really pretty, they'll have lots of polka dots on them as well of blue. So that's pretty cool. I guess this is turning into more of a panfish episode, but that's alright. Fish are fish. There's a good one. That's a really good one. Alright, this is a way better depiction of a way better example of a pumpkin seed. Let me get some line here. Way better. See how teal the color of this one is with the big bright belly? And that little red dot right here with its gill plate. So, that's a nice one. Very large. Probably a one full of eggs. There she goes. But, yeah. I'm so glad we're catching some fish out here today. I was a little worried when I first came here because it's the first time I've been here all year. But, yeah. Okay, here's another nice pumpkin seed as well. Hopefully I can get him on camera as well. This one's really pretty. See that? That's a nice pumpkin seed right there. Really pretty. There's actually a lot more different kinds of bluegill than I originally thought there was. When I first started fishing, I thought it was just a bluegill was a bluegill, but there's so many different kinds. Probably the biggest rock bass I've ever caught in my life. If I was keeping fish, this rock bass is nice. I mean, that is a nice rock bass. That's big. Hand comparison, I mean, that's pretty nice. And we're back. We're at the other side again with the bobber and the worm. Just because I kind of wanted to see the bobber on the other side. There's one. Big bluegill. That is a really nice bluegill. Oh my god. That is a nice bluegill right there. I mean, in comparison, he's almost, you know, pretty sizable. This is a good eater right here. This would be one of the best bluegills of the day, I'm pretty sure. I call that right there. This is a regular bluegill too. You can see because it doesn't have the red spot on its gill plate. It has just the black spot. So it's just a regular bluegill there. Snail. back out there. Really hope when I watch this video back, I'll be able to see my bobber going under on camera. That'd be kind of cool. I do want to try back where we first started, way over there, with the bobber and the worm for a little bit before I go today. We'll see what happens. Got him that time. That's a really good bluegill right here. Oh, that is another nice bluegill. Look at that. That is a bluegill right there. I mean, that's what you want. That is a perfect eating bluegill right there. If I was doing a catch and cook, this is a perfect one I'd keep. But we're just catching them for fun today, so that's all right. Man, they are just everywhere down there, man. Ooh, pumpkin seed, big fat one. Full of eggs. Oh, right off my shoe. There she goes. Yeah, sometimes in the spring like this, you can just barely keep them off your line. That's how many there is. You know? Barely even keep them off your line. It's just crazy. Even the little tiny ones, they think they can get it, but they grab it and they can't swallow it. Yeah, it's crazy. Come on. There we go. Little guy. See, these little tiny ones like this, they're so difficult to hook because of how small they are. That's all right. We take all the fish today. We'll take all of them. Small and the tall. Got him. Decent bluegill right here. Decent one. God, I love fishing. I love it so much. This is so fun. Really wash off my hand before I hook another one. Sometimes. These bluegills seem to like it in the calm. Got him. Oh yeah. There we go. I'm actually going to try to take a thumbnail picture quick. Got that guy. Pumpkin seed, here we go. Another really pretty pumpkin seed. Really pretty. Nice teal with the blue and the little red dot on the spot there. Awesome. Yeah, I hope this can be my job someday. I literally love fishing so much. It's taken me so long to even save up enough money to get GoPro, get a computer, get everything I need to do this. I mean, but I'm so glad I did. Another, this is a really nice one right here. Holy crap. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Literally peeing. Great. Yeah, they must be starting to spawn soon. That's crazy. Nice big bluegill. Size of my hand. Almost. Still nice though. Ooh, that one let go. It is very deep right here. There's a deep hole. Got him. That's a nice one. Oh yeah. Not as big as the last couple. Oh, there he goes. And he soaked my feet. Awesome. Thanks, buddy. Let's try down there a little further. Don't know why I went Australian with that, but got one. That's dang near just getting it down there. You're gonna hook them. Really blue on that one. All right, guys, we're here fishing. About to leave. We are at the last spot. We're gonna try this for a bit, but I actually just found a nice painted turtle on the shore here. She has a leech on her, which is gross. I'm gonna remove that for her. Get that out of here. She might be laying some eggs, so I'm actually gonna set her down and let her go. But she was right here on the side of the road. Pretty sure she was either digging one of these or making her own starting, but I'm gonna leave her alone now. But I just wanted to show you guys before we get into this last spot something cool I didn't really think I was gonna see. Actually, that leech. Where's that leech at? I am gonna put this thing on for bait. I think it'll work pretty good. So let's get down in here, try this out, and see what we can catch. Yeah, so we're actually gonna try to use the leech that we got off the turtle. So just because you know, wild leeches are very, very similar to the ones that you buy at the store and stuff. Generally, they work pretty well. Just like that. This is the one we got off the turtle. It's a, I don't even know what kind of leech this is. I don't even know if there is different, I'm sure there's different, I'm sure there is different species of leech, but this might work, it might not, we'll see. Or I'll get snagged, you know. It's genuinely how that goes usually. Dang it, I had them on there for a second. Well, they like the leech, but I think they might just be too small to eat it. Yeah, because they're tapping the heck out of this pole. They're just not swallowing it. Yeah, no. Well, it was a valiant effort. And at least we got it off that turtle. That would have been a long-term problem for that turtle, so. All right, well, let's put worms back on. We'll try to go back to worms. Once this worm's gone, we're gonna get out of here. Just because the rain's coming. There we go, last fish of the day. Another little bluegill. All right, there it is. All right, you guys, well, there you have it. A lot of panfish today. Couple little tiny bass, few rock bass, one nice rock bass. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Caden Be Fishing. We'll see you on the next one.